This show is made possible by United Healthcare. Got Medicaid? Got Medicare? Get more.
Hello everybody, thanks for watching Project Volunteer. I'm your host Randy Lanham.
And I'm Teresa Rowe.
We are so excited in this episode to spotlight some youth volunteering.
First up, we will feature Dream Riders of Kentucky and Davis County High School with seniors helping seniors.
I know we hope this episode inspires young people in their own communities to get out and serve.
Thanks so much for watching the show.
Have you ever wondered what nonprofit organizations do or about all their different volunteering opportunities?
Or what about hearing testimonies from the recipients of their care?
Join us on our journey as we walk in the shoes of a volunteer for a day and find out about some amazing organizations that are literally changing the world.
And along the way, meet some true surprising heroes making a difference in the lives of others as we feature another Project Volunteer.
Tell me all about Dream Riders of Kentucky, what goes on here, maybe the purpose and the mission.
Sure. We've been part of the community for 17 years.
That's a long time.
It's a very long time. We've been in this location, which is our permanent location, about 5 years. And we provide equine assisted activities for people with disabilities, anywhere from age 3 and older.
What type of activities do you offer?
Well, they can ride on a horse, they can groom the horses. Sometimes just being around the horses and the different sounds and sights and smells can be helpful too.
Do you have to have any experience with horses before you volunteer?
No, that's the beauty of our organization, is you really just need to have a compassionate heart, an interest in working with people with disabilities. Sometimes it's good to have that horse knowledge, but we can train everyone. In fact, all of our volunteers have to be trained before we let them come into the arena.
How many groups do you have coming through here each year, and how many volunteers help out?
Wow. Last year we had about 100 volunteers. In fact, all of our volunteers collectively gave over 3,000 hours of time.
Oh, wow.
Which is a value of about $56,000. And that's huge. That is a huge, for an organization like ours, a small operation. And we're primarily funded based on contributions, private donations and contributions. So volunteers being a part of that is huge.
And today there's a high school group out here, so you have different groups like that come out and volunteer?
We do. We have different companies that come out. Today is really special. We made today special because we wanted to pair senior citizens with high school seniors. And so it's a great way to get the generations to work together, but also a great way to introduce volunteering to other people. And so maybe we'll get some volunteers out of it as well. They all seem to be enjoying themselves.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
There you go, Patty. Good job.
Are you excited about this? This is awesome.
I wanted to ride a horse.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, that's perfect.
Being fun.
Good job, Patty.
All right. Huh? I'm all right. You good? Yeah.
All right. Settled in there now?
Yeah.
All right. That's great. So always have wanted to ride a horse. So this is your dream day at Dream Riders.
Yeah. That's true.
Dream day at Dream Riders. Now what about you? Now here you are, a senior at Davis County High School, out here volunteering at Dream Riders today.
Yes.
Right? And so this is your first time?
It is my first time out here at Dream Riders.
Yeah. So what do you think about it?
I like it so far. It gives you a nice opportunity to see like what else you can do around here in Owensboro. I personally didn't know about this until our other walker over there, Mackenzie, said she started volunteering here. And then when this popped up for our senior activities, I was like, yeah, I'll do that.
Sounds like a good idea, huh? And you've had a good time so far today.
I have. I've got to walk around Cody here all day.
Yeah.
He's been pretty nice.
Cody, good horse, huh?
You want to know what I do with my kids to tell them to go? I have them tapping. That's what I do with my kids to tell them to go.
Yeah. How many kids you got?
Well, no, mine's my riding kids.
Her volunteer kids,
Yeah,
I think she's talking about.
my students.
Now me, on the other hand, I have 3 daughters. Now you're not going to believe this, but three girls, one's 20, one's 12, and one's 8. Can you believe that?
Wow.
I know I don't look that old. You don't have to say anything. I know.
Yeah.
Patty, have you had a good time here today?
I had an awesome time. I always wanted to ride a horse.
That's been your dream, to ride a
Yes.
horse?
Yes, it is.
And now you're here at Dream Riders today and getting to fulfill your dream by riding a
Yeah.
horse. How much fun has it been?
It's been a lot of fun.
That is so
We're having a
good.
good time.
Now
And Cody's a good boy.
Cody is a good, I heard you say a while ago you want to take him home.
I do.
I'll tell you what, we're doing a show featuring youth volunteering, and on both sides of you got some beautiful young ladies that are helping volunteer today. How important do you think it is for youth to volunteer?
It's very important.
Don't you think
They
so?
can learn a lot. They'll get to ride a horse earlier than I did.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we just want to thank you both very much for your service, for the Davis County High School Senior Project today. We got 380 Davis County High School seniors going all over the county doing different projects today. This is one of the projects today. And we just wanted to, again, share any inspiration that you have for people wanting to volunteer. How important is that?
Yeah, it is very important. You'll learn a whole lot.
And what would you like to say to any volunteers out there and Dream Riders for making your dream come
Try it. Don't be scared. Just try it.
And what about a big thank you to Dream Riders for putting this on today?
Yes. Thank you so much. I'm having a blast. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate your time today.
No problem.
Next, we will feature Build-A-Bed and some students at Kentucky Wesleyan College.
We hope this encourages you to see college students making the difference in the lives of so many children. Anna, you've got a lot of activity going on
I
here
do.
at KWC.
Yeah.
So what's Build-A-Bed all about?
So Build-A-Bed is where we partner with a church in the community, Trinity United Methodist, and we basically tackle a goal to build beds for the kids in the community that don't have any.
How many beds are you building?
Today we're building 35.
That's a lot of beds.
Yeah, building and delivering.
You've got a lot of different stations set up, so
We
tell
do.
me about
We
your
do.
stations.
So we have 5 building stations. So college students are able to sign up via a registration link, and they basically are assigned to a station for the hour that they sign up for.
Okay,
So
you have how many volunteers do you have?
over 100, well over 100.
How important is
Yeah.
it to volunteer, do you think, in your opinion?
I think it's extremely important because you often don't think about kids in the community that don't have beds, don't have toothbrushes, don't have a pillow to sleep on, because we have those things every single day.
Right.
You know, that's not something that we struggle to have. But as you know, like last year we built 25 beds, and the year before that we built 13. So we're always going to have needs. So I mean, next year we're going to build even more. So
And this is
always
an
kids.
all-day extravaganza,
Yes,
right?
it takes all day.
Homecoming weekend.
Yep.
So a lot of things going on.
Yep.
Not only are you giving away beds, you're giving away bedding, right?
Yep, we're giving away, I guess the full list would be a bed frame, a mattress, sheets, a comforter, a pillow, a Bible, and
Wow.
brand new pajamas. So,
Now you've personally experienced when you go into the home
yeah.
and
yeah.
the child sees the bed for the
Yeah.
first time. Tell us about that.
So, and I've also been told so many different stories from students that are able to experience that as well. And it's hard to come up with words to even to describe it, because you're not only supplying a bed to a kid that has never had one, but you're filling a need that the parents never thought that they could fill.
And the parents themselves, I'm sure, are kind of overwhelmed.
Oh, absolutely. And it could be, you know, a mom and dad situation. It could be a guardian situation. It could be the grandparents raising the kid. It could even be like a sibling raising their sibling type of situation. We really don't know what situation we're going into until we communicate with the schools.
Now, do you have to be an expert to build a bed?
No.
Good.
No. Some of the teams today are taking a little bit longer than used to, but that's okay. We try to make the instructions as simple as possible, but we have what I would call our experts. We have 1 expert per station. So they want the students to build the bed ultimately. You know, that's what they're here to do. They don't want to control the entire situation, but they're there if the students have questions, if they just really don't know the difference between a Phillips head and a flat head, you know. they're there to help them get through the process of building the bed.
Okay, I'm ready to volunteer, so I just want to check that out first.
Yeah,
Make
absolutely.
sure I'm not an expert in this area, but I'm going to
You don't
try.
have to be. You don't have to be.
Okay, thank you, Anna, so much.
Thank you.
Okay, Dallin, we're in the art section, right?
Yes, we are.
Okay, so tell me why we're here and what we're doing.
So in the art section, kind of what we do is we look at the profile. So we have Aiden Romero, and he's 10, and he loves sports, particularly football. So as we see, like right here, we have football in here. So we're doing different things. Like I think he's drawing a field over there with the goalposts.
All right.
So, and she has a helmet going on with some stars, a #1 thing. So kind of stick with football in the theme and maybe, just draw something. And it's kind of, we stay deep in the ministry with this, the Christian ministry. So what we do, sometimes we even make it easier for people who can't draw. If
Like
you're
me.
one of those, then you can simply, if you have good handwriting, you can write maybe a verse. So you pick a verse like Jeremiah 29:11, for I know the plans, So you can just do that and just really, write that creatively, and then you can add like, maybe like a goalpost or something that pertains to football on there, and then that's what we do here, just to make it personal for them. So when they look at the bed, they think, hey, these people actually thought about us. They didn't just do it and just say, here's a bed. They actually put work into it, like writing names and different things they like. And some of the kids are a little younger, like way younger, so they don't understand. Really, they're some are in pre-K, but then we have like these, like 10 years old. They can come home and be super excited. They got a new bed that actually has things they like on it. So that's kind of what we do here in the art section.
The artwork is amazing, might I add. Why do you do what you do? Why are you here volunteering?
I think this is my, I believe, 4th year doing it. And the reason why I do it is because I firmly believe that God gave his life completely to us. So the only thing that I can do is give back and give my time and give everything I can. And it's kind of crazy because every year, I never really planned. I planned to come, but never really planned because I never know. Life is life. You never know what happens. So one thing that does is like even this time, I was talking to Sean, the dude who kind of does campus ministries here, and he was just like, we have Build-A-Bed coming up. And I was like, when is it? And then I saw Dee and Stan at a restaurant that I work at, and they were like, oh, we got Build-A-Bed. And I'm like, God keeps throwing Build-A-Bed at me. And then it so happened that I didn't work, and I contacted Anna Lake, and she was like, oh, yeah, we're doing Build-A-Bed. And I was like, perfect, because I didn't work that morning. I was scheduled off. So it was just like, dang, what's the best time to give back? And I have time, so I might as well give my time, because that's the most valuable thing that people can have. And I'd rather spend my time giving back than, I don't know what I'd be doing else, maybe in the gym or doing nothing. So it's better to give than
So
not
God
do
brought
anything.
you here for his appointment, right?
Yes, ma'am, you did.
And this whole table is here for God's purposes for this child right here. So tell me what you're going to draw, or what are you going to write?
So what I've been thinking about drawing, at first I thought it said sport. So I was like, okay, because it did. But with football, I see she kind of has the helmet going on, the goalpost, the field, the footballs. So it's really, maybe I'm thinking like we could do like even bubble, like maybe like teamwork, or one for all for one, or just some type of wording kind of like that. It just pertains to football. That it's I don't know, like what I especially was the FCA, so I kind of like telling the kids that football is a very good avenue, but you're more than just football. So maybe something in that route. I'm not really sure. Just kind of my mind is going where it goes, I believe. But a lot of wording, because I see there's a lot of pictures going on, and she has wording with the name.
I like that.
So that's very particular. But what we could do is kind of like I said, pick a verse or just some type of quote or something that we might know or we can look up, and then you can just put it on there, some creative writing, and then add a little pizzazz to it at the end. But it's really up to you what you want to do with it.
I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Philippians 4:13. We can definitely do that.
Well, I'm going to take your lead, and I'm going to try and follow it.
Okay. So what we want to start, do you do good bubble letters?
Okay.
All right, so you just put, we can even shorten it. So unless you want to write out complete Philippians, it's really up to you. But if we shorten it, it's just PHIL, and then you put like, a dot, and then you put 413.
Okay.
And
put it right here?
Yeah, you just put that right there.
Okay, sure.
And then I'll kind of do my own thing over here, what I draw.
All right, here we go. So Wiley, are these your friends out here, or who are they?
These are, I would call them all, they're all really good friends of mine. We all play football together here at Kentucky Wesleyan. So we decided when we heard about Build-A-Bed, we all just kind of tried to come together and figure out a time that we could do it together. You saw some people coming in and telling me where they were going and stuff like that. That's because our schedules are so busy that we're just trying to find like an hour in the day where we could do it. So we actually couldn't find an hour. So what we did instead was we signed up for 2 hours, and we just have people coming and going as they can. So there were a couple guys here that helped get the framework of this bed started that aren't here now to finish it just because they had to go to class. So we're just trying to finish it for them. Asher actually has to go to class here in a second.
So he's hurrying, right?
Yeah.
So why do you do what you do? I mean, why? Why did you come out here and volunteer? Why is it important to you?
This Build-A-Bed project is one of the coolest things I've ever heard of, first of all, because this bed that we're making right now is going to go to a kid who didn't sleep in a bed last night, and they're going to sleep in a bed tonight. And there doesn't, to me and to all of us, I think there's not really another reason that's needed there except for the fact that, I mean, this is just such an amazing cause for somebody who really needs it. And also it's just, you know, our community, Owensboro, is great for this school, for the college, for, you know, for all of us. So we want to give back to them in however we can. So that'll be this way.
Do we need to be helping out here?
Yeah, we definitely do.
What can I do to help? Maybe
So,
hold something?
Yeah, since we're doing this side, we need to go ahead and do down here.
Okay.
So if you can hold up if we can hold up the bed right here and let Jackson hammer in the bolt right there.
All right.
So just hold it right there. Jackson, try not to hit her fingers. All right.
Is it showing enough?
Yeah, it's showing on this one. The top one's not. I mean, the bottom one's not. All right. Let's go ahead and get a washer in on there. So here's the washer.
Washer. You got the monkey right? Let me see the wrench real quick.
There you go.
I think it's really neat. They're also giving them bedding and
You're good.
PJs and
Yeah, what's the
personalized slats.
What's the bed without the mattress to sleep on, right?
That's right.
That's one of the things I also really love about this project. It's the really cool part of it for me. Okay. Try to get in there just a little bit hard. There you go.
All right, so Wiley, it takes a team to put a bed together, obviously,
Yes, ma'am.
not just one person. So I want to thank you for what you do. Thank you for the football team and everyone that's out here.
It's no problem. I think the football team really loves having an opportunity to come out here and do this stuff. So.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Teresa.
Okay,
what
Devin,
I'm going
what
to
are we
do
doing?
is I'm going to pre-drill your hole for you.
Okay.
So that Aiden has a nice sturdy bed.
I love the slats. This artwork is great. So what do I do? Just
Oh yeah,
push
you're
down?
gonna
Yeah, I need
put a
a
screw
little.
in there.
Okay. I guess I shouldn't hold on to this screw, right?
No.
All right. Are you?
If you want, you can put your hand on top of there.
Oh,
Help it
okay.
push down.
I think this is only the second time I've done this. I'm just letting you know, Devin.
It's okay. It's okay.
So it may, you know, I teach fitness for a living. I don't do this. So you guys are on the baseball team, right?
Yeah. Yes, we are.
So
That's
what
good
brought
right
you
there.
out today? I mean, why are you doing what you're doing out here?
I heard about it through the website, and I thought it'd be a good idea and a good look for the baseball team if we come out here and honestly just try to get these guys some beds. I mean, it ain't hard at all just coming out here and just building a couple beds for these kids.
I love the John 3:16 and all the artwork. Philippians 4:13.
Yeah, they did a great job with the artwork.
I may have you like.
You can put the screws in for me if you want.
I'll do that.
All right.
I'll do that. I don't want to mess up Aiden's bed or anything like that, you know what I'm saying?
All right, now we're flying.
There we go. Have you guys delivered a bed before?
No, but I heard it's something special to see their faces and to deliver the bed and what it means to those kids.
Right. Thanks for doing what you're doing. Thanks for the baseball team for doing what they're doing as well. I appreciate you guys coming out.
Anytime that we could come out and try to help out the community or anything, I mean, it's amazing like to be able to give a bed to somebody. I mean, you don't realize like what some people are going through, and it's a struggle. I mean, anytime you can help out is a plus.
That's right, we're all supposed to be helping out, but thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're going to finish up our special episode featuring youth volunteering with Apollo High School helping out at Crossroads Food Pantry.
These girls spent their first day out of high school sorting canned foods for people in need.
We hope you get inspired by these acts of kindness.
Grace, thank you so much for helping put all this together today. Now you got to tell me, tell me how this process worked. You're a senior at Apollo High School.
Yeah.
Right? And these are seniors. We got a bunch of the ladies from Apollo down here today helping at the Crossroads Food Pantry. So tell us what inspired you to put this together?
Yeah, so I have been on a couple service trips throughout the past couple years and just seen a really great variety of nonprofits. But I felt like Apollo could do a better job of getting to those nonprofits, the ones that, like Crossroads, that we know about but we haven't been or haven't had the opportunity to serve. Right. So we were inspired by another high school, Davis County High, and we wanted to mimic their process within our senior week. So we contacted Volunteer Owensboro, which has been absolutely amazing in setting all this up. And I'm so thankful for my classmates that came out on this early Monday.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, I thank you to Angie from Volunteer Owensboro, my work partner, and she handles our group volunteering. And we were so excited. I remember the day that your email popped up and seeing the email from you and being so excited because we have worked with other schools in the past, and you all reached out saying, you know what, that looks good. We want to be a part of this. And so it's such a big heart. So good for you all to, again, this is your first day off of school.
It is.
And all of these fine young people showed up here today to serve and volunteer. And so what are we doing here today?
Yeah, so Crossroads just led a huge food initiative. And
United States Postal Service Stamp Out Hunger Food Drive was this past weekend. Literally tons of food was donated. Crossroads got some of those donations, right?
Yeah, so we're here with Crossroads today and we are sorting all of those items. Right. And so we've brought out a couple of our students and we're really excited to help them.
Yeah. That's so cool. Again, just to see the youth, you're very inspiring for your heart to put this together, to want to do it. And all these young ladies here today again, got up on a Monday morning. They could have slept in their first day and they got up and here they are making a difference in our community. Right, girls?
They ain't the only ones. I wish I was
doing We're all doing some work here today. Well, I just want to thank
you. After all this from the weekend.
Again, thank you for your service and thank you for your time.
Thank you.
So Lindsay, what are we doing here today?
Well, we're sorting some beans currently, and we are kind of just putting them in their own spots to help the shelter, Crossroads, so with their food pantry, right?
That's right. And I heard Miss Drew say beans are beans, right?
Yes, except for chili beans. Those are separate.
But yes, we are separating them by the different sizes and different things like that?
Yes.
So this is some of the donations we got for the Stamp Out the Hunger Food Drive.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So we're going through there and putting the big cans together.
Mm-hmm. And then the same size cans are all going in here.
Okay.
Kind of miscellaneous ones are right here. Okay. And then we have our stacks over here.
Okay, yeah.
Y'all already done a lot of work.
Yeah,
I'm
we have.
slacking over here. So here we go. These, I think we can go. No,
Those are they can go in
That's right.
here.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you for keeping me in line here. So what do we have?
Yeah, and if they're more than a year, then we don't use them.
So where do the kidney beans go?
In here, just
In here?
beans
Okay.
are beans,
Okay,
except for
gotcha.
chili beans.
Except for chili beans. I gotta remember that. Chili beans. That's the only ones that's not going in
Yes.
there. Beans are beans. So looking at the expiration date?
January 21.
Yep, we're good.
Alrighty, you want to go
Goes right in there.
Oh, this one goes in here. This goes down here. So yeah.
So why don't you tell me what's your inspiration for volunteering? I mean, why would you spend? You're a senior. Okay, this is Monday morning. You could have slept in today.
Yes.
Why in the world did you come down here and volunteer?
I have grown up giving back to my community. It's always been instilled in me. It's very important to give back to those who are, not as fortunate as I am. I'm lucky to have food on my table every day, and I want to be able to help give food to somebody else. So my mom has always told me, give $20 to that person on the street, go volunteer. I'm in Beta Club and all that stuff. So I love having that servant's heart and going to serve other people.
I love it. Well, thank you for your
Thank
inspiration, your service here,
Thank you.
and teaching me what to do. I think we need to go grab another box of beans and start sorting, right?
Yes, I think
Okay.
your daughter was getting them.
How y'all doing, ladies?
Good.
Good. So how cool is it to be down here at Crossroads today, being able to take all this donated canned food and be able to separate it, right?
It's good. It's good to learn how the experiments on there and everything.
Yes. So, I mean, we don't actually get to see the faces of the people that we're helping, but we know that we're making a difference today, right?
Yes.
How good does that feel?
It feels very good.
Why do you volunteer? Why did you spend your first
Because
Monday off to come down here?
Because I thought it'd be really interesting and just helping people out.
Yeah, it's a good thing, ain't it? And hanging out with your friends, getting
Yeah.
to work together,
Yeah, I
volunteer
miss them so
together.
much.
Absolutely. Well, thank you all
You're welcome.
very much for your service and doing the work down here today. We thank you very much.
We hope you've enjoyed watching this special youth volunteering episode.
We hope it inspires you to get out in your own community and volunteer.
Thanks so much for watching Project Volunteer.
If you have an idea for our show, a story of inspiration, or would like to nominate a volunteer hero,
Get in on the conversation on our Facebook page or go to projectvolunteer.org. This show is made possible by United Healthcare. Got Medicaid? Got Medicare? Get more.